In recent weeks, the U.S. has quietly assembled one of its largest military task force in years right off the coast of Venezuela. As of this week, over 8 U.S. warships and 10,000 Marines are now operating in the region, including destroyers and a nuclear submarine. And now the Navy's most advanced aircraft carrier, USS Gerald R. Ford, is joining them, all moving into position. So the question is, why? No, it's not about stopping drug boats, like the media wants you to believe. Because Venezuela isn't just another country. It sits on the largest oil reserves on the planet, over 300 billion barrels, even more than Saudi Arabia. And right now, that oil is controlled by a government backed by China and Russia. That's what this is really about: power, oil, and influence. Beijing and Moscow have poured billions into Venezuela, funding pipelines, energy projects, and even joint military programs. China alone has invested over $60 billion since 2007, mostly in oil and infrastructure. For Washington, that's not just business. That's a strategic threat sitting right in America's backyard. By destabilizing Venezuela or removing President Maduro, the U.S. could gain control over vital shipping lanes in the Caribbean and the Gulf, and cut off China and Russia's strongest foothold in the Americas. It would also mean American oil companies back in business, tapping directly into those massive Venezuelan reserves, and reducing dependence on the Middle East and Russia. At the same time, Washington is distancing itself from Europe, pushing NATO countries to carry their own weight, and trying to maintain peace with China, while quietly reasserting dominance in its own hemisphere. And it's not just about Venezuela. This sends a clear message to other Latin American nations, like Panama, where China has invested heavily in ports and infrastructure, that Washington is back, and it's watching closely. And let's not forget, history repeats. A major oil-rich nation, backed by America's rivals, and U.S. warships quietly moving in. It feels a lot like the Gulf War in Iraq all over again, just in a different decade, in a different continent. Back then, it was Saddam's oil fields. Today, it's Maduro's. This isn't just about oil. It's about reviving the Monroe Doctrine and reminding the world. The Western Hemisphere belongs to the United States. And back home, a move like this plays perfectly. Strong leadership, cheap oil, America first. Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to remain updated on the latest.